All right, this should be the last time you see these two together before we start cutting things up. I think I got 4 or 5, I think it's 6 hours to go. Last night while I was doing the cooling system, I decided to touch up the bumper. So we have a black bumper again. Not that it's gonna stay that way. It'll probably end up getting beat up a little bit. It isn't cold, but it's not like overly warm, but it's, I don't know, it's not tacky. So it seems like it dried. It was very humid last night and it was warm though. So I was like, all right, throw a coat on it, let it sit overnight. You know, worst case scenario, it doesn't stick very well and we do it again, you know? But let's get out of here. We got, let's see. There you go. We got all our, we got plenty of time. Let's go. Anybody's saying stacking trailers is sketchy. That dude's got 2 trailers on top of each other, you know? It's just the business. This is normal practice. All right, so I just dropped the truck. So that's done. We got paid, cash on delivery. Now we're going to drop off the trailer. And man, does it feel a lot lighter without that truck on there. So let's get it. Let's go make some money. We got good shit booked. It's awesome. All right, well, like I said, we made it. I got the truck all dropped off, sinking a little bit in the gravel, but you don't need 4-wheel drive. So then we got to figure out how we're going to get this thing off. So I'm not going to unstrap it until Anthony gets here, and then we'll talk about it when we get here. But basically the hard part is going to be getting this up and over. That's going to be the goal. So we're gonna wait till he gets here and go from there. But yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna assume. So maybe we'll order some pizza and just start tearing at this project. Who knows?
So we're trying to get a trailer off of a trailer. There's just enough room here to do winch number 1, pull it off the trailer. Oh yeah, she'll come off of there.
Trying to get this come along tight. You guys see the shit that we have to do to get this off. Now you should have, I wish I would have filmed to get it on. I didn't do any of that, but basically just a lot of wood, a lot of winching, and a lot of height. 6.5 hours. But we're not gonna take 6.5 hours to get it off. So I just need to get this come along tight. This will be a safety net so we can pull it this way. That way we can clear that cross member. We're using a ramp to clear that cross member. It's a good time, good time. Don't recommend. Call a towing company. It won't only cost you $500.
What's your time worth?
That $500. Maybe we'll order a pizza and get some beers for tonight because I don't think I'm picking up anytime soon.
You're gonna have lots.
$150 I ever spent.
You're gonna have lots of quality footage now.
Oh goodness! And I got 2 more batteries in there, so he's coming.
We decided to opt for a little help.
He said money. And I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna stand back. This come along's tight. I'm gonna have so much shit to edit later.
I seen that back tire come down. I'm like, watch out.
That can't be me.
That's where all the wires hanging down too. Ooh.
Oh, I can't go anywhere now. It's in this groove.
Gotta be able to spin it now, huh? Yeah, just don't. Oh, which way is it walking?
It's wanting to go that way. Hey, where do you want me to pick up right over here?
You dropped the spare tire now.
Set it back down. Holy hell. Tell me when.
It's caught in the grate.
What?
It's caught in the grate.
Should I just go?
Pull.
The first time I get to see what my trailer looks like without a trailer on it. We got her.
Now we need to pick up that small to haul this thing.
Yeah. Bring over the minivan. Does the... Oh, no, you can't drive it. Never mind. All right, well, it's done. Guys, I want to get this thing cleaned up, replace one light, and get this looking pretty for him before he gets it back. Take these chains off. Okay, so everything's off. Obviously, we just need to clean everything up. So I told you guys about wheel spacers, okay? I told you the setup I was running. I have a 2-inch on the inside and a 2-inch between. Now, I was looking over at Chris's truck, which I'll get to that in a minute. So this is a 285 7017. I'm running 2-inch wheel spacers, and they are from a quality company. They're no bullshit, okay? I've been running these spacers for 4 years, in between about 200,000 miles. So, and it finally happened. I finally broke one. This is a huge moment because I literally finally broke one. Check this out, right? You come back here, wheel looks fine. You come back here and you can see I finally broke one. Took me a long time to do it. The ones I got off of Amazon a while back, the 2-inch spacers, those were hub centric, and I broke them within like 3 months, something like that. Not even very many miles. They were on the front, so there wasn't much weight on them. So that's the difference between a quality spacer and a shitty one. I think I put 10,000 miles on one, broke them. These I put 200,000 miles on, double stacking them, and finally broke one. And you'll know it breaks long before a wheel flies off. You'll feel the vibration. The plan was to get here, get this trailer off, and then I knew there was a vibration. It just happened, like started 10 minutes before I got here. So I want to go check that out. But I'll show you, I think I know the reason why they finally failed. And this actually, I don't believe that this is the spacer's fault, because the other side's still perfectly fine. So we're gonna get these off and go from there. We got pizza coming, and I need to clean up straps, get his trailer cleaned up. I need to tow his trailer back to his house and then come get mine. So it's gonna be a day, but I wanna eat first. Also, thanks to Anthony for sticking around and actually helping out with getting this thing off, and to the guys, he works at the customs. So Bad Boys Customs over here, they do motorcycles and stuff. I definitely appreciate the guy. I gave him 150 bucks to bring the skid loader out. And I'll tell you what, that saved us so much time. We would still be at this point, knowing what we know now. We would still be working on this for another couple hours. So shout out to them. If you guys have motorcycle needs in Kakedo, check them out, because they did me a huge favor. For not very much money, a tow company would have charged like $400 or $500 for this shit. So, all right, I want to show this. This is 285 7017s, and I'm like, man, these things look good. And I'm like, what size are these? And I go over here and I'm like, man, these are the exact size that I have. Where is it? 285 7017, right? He's not running any spacers. And of course, the tires are touching at the bottom. That I don't recommend, but he said he's never had an issue with it. He doesn't pull with this, does he?
He used to with them on there, yeah. In the other
shit. I don't know. I was always informed that if they touch at the bottom, they will, you know, they'll heat up. It'll heat up the sidewalls.
Transfer heat between each other.
Yeah, and it blows out. So with how I was running them, my 315s, they'd touch all the way around. There's no friction because they're forced together. They'll never blow out.
Theoretically, the temperature should be running the same for
exactly.
the whole time.
What this, because say this part of the tire is touching, okay? Well, as it's spinning, this part of the tire is now it's constantly rubbing over and over and over and over constantly. It's 70 miles an hour with a load on it. That's going to build heat and it's going to blow out. I really like these tires though. They look beefier on this truck than they look on mine. I don't know why.
They're thick.
Yeah, well, what's the fronts?
Same exact thing.
285, 70, 17. Why do these look so good compared to mine? 285, 70, 17. Yeah, same damn thing. I don't know. Terra grapplers, but these are.
He put the same ones on his truck, just in a skinnier, or no, a little bit fatter. Sorry.
Yeah, I like these.
In the pavement one.
I like these. See, I want mine that close, but I want them to stick out a little bit more. I don't like how in it is, but I like how close they are. Obviously, this is why I said you need a 1/4 inch spacer. So that's what the internet says.
Perfect.
Yeah. What the hell was that? I almost snapped the fronts.
Well, was that just taking it off though, right?
No, they were snapped already. So two physically snapped. This one, and yeah, so it was held on by, the outer wheel was held on by 3. So I didn't show anybody this really ever, but I know why. You know, over time these failed, which I'm probably gonna end up doing. We're finally at the point, okay, I've seen finally a failure. I've been running for years trying to see how I can see a failure, and we finally got one. So obviously when you put a spacer on here that's not hub centric, what ends up happening is the inner wheel is gonna be oblong and it's never gonna balance right. So you guys can see there's 2 lug nuts here. Oh, that one wasn't even held on. Okay, so there's 2 lug nuts that are holding the inner wheel on. Then those 2 are drilled out, so you can hold it, you know, like that, and then put 3 and 3. So the outer wheel will be held on by 6 lugs, whereas the inner wheel will be held on by all 8. So I've run it like that probably for 80,000 some miles now. Now it might not have been that fault. Lug nuts come loose. I know I've torqued them before, but you know, just could be dumb luck. It is what it is. So we're at the point where I'm gonna put one of them on now just because I kind of have to, but I will order a 1/4 inch spacer so the duals don't touch like they do on that F350. Well, I told you guys I was gonna clean the surface, and we definitely cleaned the surface here. So, oof. I think there might be 1 lug nut left in between here. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna take these off. And then this should come right out. You can see 2 busted. This whole surface is finally clean like I wanted it to be. All right, so let's see what you guys can see here. I don't know, you can't see budge, but we got the trailer off. We have 1 trailer there. We have this trailer off. By the way, I never realized how heavy these ramps were. I just picked these up. Good God, are they heavy. So, everything's off. We got tires. I got 2 spare tires for the trailer. I took all of the spacers off of the truck. So that's basically it. So there's no spacers. They have literally a 1/4 inch of clearance. They are probably going to touch on the bottom just a little bit, but I'm hoping I don't have an issue till I get home. You can see there's a little bump out on the sides where they're going to touch. So tires should not touch at the bottom, but I'm going to do basically what Chris's truck was doing and, you know, put it that same way. So that's going to be that. I am going to be ordering a 1/4 inch spacer, so that way I don't have to worry about any blowouts. Hopefully I don't have any blowouts on the way home. I'll constantly be watching and monitoring and making sure that they're not going to blow out, watching the pressures, watching the heat. So we'll go from there. But let's get this thing down the road. I'm going to go park this over at his place. Then we're going to come back. I'm going to grab his trailer, take his trailer back, and then rehook back up to mine, and then go get some fuel and kill it for the night. So hope you guys enjoyed. That's pretty much going to do it. I'm probably not going to film anything more tonight, so if I don't, see you guys in the next video. Safe travels. Have a good one.